government representatives to receive this donation from RC Manubhai Group of Companies Limited to the very much needed cleanup campaign, which is another milestone for our group of business.
Both of us, we are happy and honored to be here this morning to receive this timely donation from RC Manubhai Group of Companies on behalf of Fijian government. And let me say this at the outset, that RC Manubhai Group of Companies has always been in forefront whenever there is a government initiative. I remember just a few months ago, after Cyclone Winston, we were in Ba, where we have received around $400,000 worth of roofing iron. And now we are here this morning to receive this donation as well. The Fight the Bite campaign and the Clean Up Fiji campaign was just launched last week and is going to be for a month. This is a nationwide campaign, and we ask all Fijians to work together and make these two campaigns successful. The cleanup campaign after the Cyclone Winston was a massive effort, and last week our Honorable Prime Minister revealed the actual amount of rubbish that was collected from the Western and Northern Division up until last month. I also made a statement in Parliament that after Cyclone Winston, all municipal councils around the country collected 13,000 tons of rubbish. So you can imagine the amount of rubbish that we have in and around our compounds. Affected areas have been sprayed, but more work needs to be done to ensure that we reduce or eliminate the spread of dengue and Zika spreading mosquitoes. I will leave on the subject of Zika to my colleague minister. He is expert on that. Every Fijian needs to make an effort to keep their surroundings clean. As the Honorable Prime Minister has said during the launch, that this is the responsibility of all Fijians, not just civil servants or corporate companies, but all Fijians to take part in this campaign. And I must say this, that after the launch, we are getting very good support from all individuals. Overgrown grass needs to be cut, drains and roof gutters needs to be cleaned, containers, tins, bottles, coconut shells and tires needs to be disposed of properly or buried to ensure it does not collect water. At this juncture, I would like to thank RC Manubhai Group of Companies for this donation, and I would once again encourage everyone to be part of the Fight the Bite and the Clean Up Fiji campaign.
I'd like to say on behalf of government and in particular of my ministry, our appreciation for this grand gesture that you have made. Minister Bala has already mentioned the fact that this is not something that you don't do, you do it often. And that is something that we look forward in campaigns of this nature, when we're looking at doing things in the best interest of the whole country, that we together as a country must come together. The government has established this campaign. The mosquitoes and the disease that they bring, they affect every one of us. So it's, the Prime Minister has launched this campaign. His Excellency, the President, has participated in the rollout on Monday, where people have picked up rubbish out in Valelevu. Yesterday, I was in the area of Matata and Valinevina, where the community has mobilized themselves, and they are also picking up rubbish to make sure we can try to get rid of mosquito breeding grounds. But I must say, I'm very, very grateful for this, and I'm sure this will be used by the people on the ground to make sure that we can prevent mosquitoes from breeding. Because these mosquitoes that we are trying to address and eliminate that lead to all these diseases, whether it's chikungunya or dengue or Zika, they are mosquitoes that need human blood. They don't need the blood of the mouse or the rat or the dog. They need human blood. That means they are around us all the time. They are in our house, around our houses. So one of the things that we need to do as a whole country is to make sure we can get rid within this 1 month of all the places that they breed. All of us have a responsibility to clean up our own homes. And we have all the responsibility to be catalysts for cleanup in the communities in which we live. I know that here in RC Manubhai, the staff will be cleaning up the shop. And I think the challenge for all of us is the same challenge I have put to my staff in the Ministry of Health, that every staff member in the Ministry of Health must go and organize a cleanup in their community. And that is something that I hope also that all the staff in Manubhai can also do. Organize a cleanup in your own community. Together we can make a big change in the lives of our people. These diseases that we have, if we are able to cut the places with which they breed, which is going to be the campaign for the next few days, then the spraying will come to take care of the adult mosquitoes that are going to lay eggs. The first thing that we need to do is get rid of the places where they breed. Once we clean that up, then we spray to kill the mosquitoes that will breed. And if we're able to do that, we'll have a big impact on the ability to regenerate. And if we're able to do that, we in turn will be able to protect the lives of our people that can suffer from chikungunya and from dengue and from Zika. And as you know, Zika is of particular, we have concern with it in terms of the young mothers that are pregnant, that it can have an impact on their babies. But the focus on this month, and for this I thank the private sector, Manubhai in this case, and I call upon all other private sector companies in Fiji. Those are in hardware business or in other types of business, they can also lend support to the communities. Today I've heard that there are communities all around Lami and religious bodies that are getting together to clean up. All over this week, all over in Korbo Telebu today, there will be cleanups. Out in the Vonua Levu, there are communities that are cleaning up. So if we can get all of us working together, we can have a big impact on the mosquito population in our country, and together we can make Fiji a better place by making it a healthier place in which people don't suffer from mosquito-borne diseases. So with those words, once again, to the management of RC Manubhai and all the staff, thank you very much for this wondrous gesture. And we will make sure that it is put to the best use for making sure that we have as healthy a population as possible in our country. So I ask God's blessing upon this company and all of its workers, and I once again remind us all to go out there to be energizers and to catalyze, to be catalysts in our community so we can complete this cleanup and help our people live better lives. Pinawali.
Thank you. Naga.